Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is mine and my baby's 3-month update. Ordinarily, I would start with my baby's update, but today I'm going to start with my update because he is actually taking a nap, and he doesn't normally nap very well during the day because he's always so gassy and it just wakes him up and he cries, and it's just this whole cycle, which I'll get into when I do his update. But so right now, while he's actually asleep in his crib and while my other son is actually asleep in the next room napping, I thought I'd go ahead and get my update out there for you. So we will go ahead and start with my weight. I weigh 149.4. So I'm a good 25 pounds heavier than I need to be healthy with my height combination and just to feel good about myself. So that's not a good thing, but it's my own fault because although I eat pretty well, I am very spotty when it comes to working out. So I'll for a week be like, yes, I'm really into this, I'm loving this, blah blah blah, and then the next week I won't do any workout, or the next week I'll just do a little 7-minute workout at home twice, you know. So it's one of those things where it's like I want everything but I don't want to work for it, you know. So that's my own issue, and I gotta get that straightened out because I need to get back to feeling good about my body and just being healthy emotionally and physically, and for my kids, for my husband, for myself. I just need to be better about this. So that is something I'm working on. So yeah, 149 pounds or 149.4 pounds. Let's not skimp out on those 0.4 pounds. And to go along with my weight is my wedding ring. Oh, where is it? It doesn't fit. I'm not wearing it because it doesn't fit. It took me like 4 months last time before my wedding ring fit back on my finger. We are now at month 3 and I'm not seeing any near future plans for wearing my wedding ring. Just something that happens with my body. I blow up everywhere and it takes a long time to get things back to normal. So I actually think I'm going to get it resized eventually. I don't have money for that, so it's going to be eventually. In the meantime, yes, I am happily married and I hate when people don't wear their wedding rings, and now I'm one of those people. So that is no change on that. On to the next update. So after I started taking the mini pill for the first time at 8 weeks postpartum, I started what I thought was my period. It was a week long, but I didn't feel like I was on my period. I didn't get nauseous and like icky feeling like I normally do, and so I was kind of confused about what that was. And if you saw my last video, I talked a little bit about my hormones being out of whack because of the mini pill. And if you don't know what I'm talking about and you want to know, I'll go ahead and list, I'll put a little link up here that you can click. So you can go ahead and click that and then come back to this video, so this will make sense. But since I stopped taking it, which was like 2 weeks into taking it, I just stopped taking it, and now I haven't gotten my period back, and I should have gotten it this week technically if we're going on off of when I had it last month. But with my first son, I didn't get it until 11 months postpartum, so I'm just thinking that it was the mini pill that caused me to bleed, and that it wasn't actually a real period, because I've read a lot about that happening to people. So that'd be really cool. If I didn't have to get my period yet, that would be awesome. And along with that is I have decided to get on the Mirena IUD because, you guys, I cannot get pregnant again. If the Lord wants me to, you know, He'll make it happen one way or another, but I cannot allow that to happen on my own. So we are getting on the Mirena because clearly the mini pill messed me up. So we're gonna try the Mirena IUD. My doctor just ordered it for me, and now we have to set up our appointment. So I'm kind of nervous about that, and I hope that it doesn't hurt and that it won't make me crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know in the next update how that went. In terms of what I've been eating, I've been eating proteins, you know, different chickens and ground turkey and things like that, broccoli, that sort of thing. But then I've also been having, you know, my oatmeal in the morning. I have a lot of eggs. One thing I will say is, shh, don't tell anyone, but I eat chocolate every day. My husband brought home this like 4-pounder of this like chocolate that you're supposed to like, I think it's made, well, it's, first of all, it's only available during the holidays at Trader Joe's, but it's really made for like baking or for like Christmas gifts. You know, if a lot of you like to make like jars of batter of sorts, you know, ingredients to make X, Y, and Z, you would stick a chunk of this chocolate in there for stuff like that. Does that make sense? I hope so. But I have been having maybe 2 pieces every day, but I cut my own pieces, so it's not like a whole chunk of chocolate and like double that. It's like they're like this big and I'll eat like 2 of them. So that probably isn't helping with my weight, but you guys, I have just, oh, my sweet tooth is just like rampant. It's crazy. I have to have my sweets. But you know, having like a small little chocolate square is a lot better than having like a bowl of ice cream. So there is that. But anywho, that's kind of what my food's been like. I might in the future, once I get a vlogging camera, because I'm on my DSLR and that is not suitable for vlogging. So once I get a vlogging camera, I'll do maybe like a food journal Friday type thing, and you can kind of see what I've been having, and hopefully it'll be good foods and it'll give you ideas and we can always wait together. But for now, we're just gonna eat our chocolate. But okay, anyways, so this is nursing has been a lot more enjoyable this time around. In the beginning with Ranger, it was very painful, and it was super painful for like the first 2 weeks with him. But then after that, it's been really wonderful, and I've been really enjoying it. I haven't had any issues, no clogged ducts or having mastitis or any issues like that. But I'm so sad because I had stored up quite a bit of breast milk, because in the beginning I was just like so gorgeous. I just had to pump all the time because I couldn't take it, and so I built up quite a stash in the freezer for like emergencies and stuff. And I'm so sad because Jimmy the other night forgot to close the freezer, and like all the way I woke up in the morning and they were completely thawed, and I wasn't going to chance refreezing it and it being bad, and in the case, you know, that someone accidentally gives it to him and he has this horrible reaction to it, I would just feel terrible. So I had to dump all of my breast milk. I mean, I'm talking like 50 bags worth of breast milk. It was so sad. So that happened this week. Another thing I will talk about, my hormone levels are like almost totally back to normal. Like I feel really good, except for a hormonal thing that has been happening to me is BO. I don't even want to say it because it's like so embarrassing, but it's what's happening. Happened after Ranger and it's happening now. For whatever the heck reason, I do not understand, but I am having the world's worst BO at all times. While I'm in the shower, I'm having BO. I'm literally putting on deodorant 3 times a day. I have to put it on when I get out of the shower, before bed. I have to put it on when I wake up in the morning, and in the middle of the day for like a refresher, because I stink and nobody wants to stink. So that is so annoying. If anybody has this issue and has found some type of solution to the issue, please let me know. Put it in the comment box below because I need help. Yeah, so that's been happening with that. And then lastly, I'll talk about is sex. I mentioned in my last video, again, you can find it up at the little eye icon. I think it's an eye icon. I don't know. Whoa, that did not come out English. I think it's an eye icon up in the corner to watch my last video where I talked about sex being very excruciatingly painful. So I don't know, I can't remember if this happened in the last video or if it didn't. I don't think it did. So let me update you. I went to the doctors thinking I've got to have some type of scar tissue, like there's got to be something going on. And they went in and looked for scar tissue and everything looked great. I'm like, seriously, like, am I just a wimp? Like, what in the world? And so, she did say that my uterine wall, the lining of vaginal lining, I don't know, the lining inside there is very thin and a little bit red, like agitated type of look to it, which is very common with menopausal women, and so they call it like the menopausal lining. I am butchering this, but anyways, that's what's going on with that. And so it's more dry, obviously, because I'm breastfeeding, and the walls are thin, so it's a little bit more painful and all of that. So they gave me estrogen cream to rub just a little small pea-sized amount of it onto like the very beginning entrance, like the opening and like near my perineum, and that is supposed to help with that, make it feel better and like thicken a little bit, I guess. I'm not really completely sure how it works, but I trust my OB, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm supposed to be doing that every night for 2 weeks, and then after a month, then it'll be like every other night, I think. And then after a month, if it's still not better, they'll recommend me to a pelvic floor specialist, which is like really freaky, but I don't think it's going to get to that point because we made it work. I don't really know how to say this without telling you that we had sex and it felt good. Well, it didn't feel good, but it didn't hurt. Well, it did hurt. It didn't hurt as bad like before. Let's just spit this out. Whoa, is it hot in here? My goodness, I'm just having a hard time. Why am I having a hard time talking about sex? I have 2 children. I'm 27 years old, and I feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to be talking about this. It's so stupid. I swear, I'm a mature adult woman and a mom and a wife. Crazy. Anyways, so before, I couldn't even get him inside me because it was so incredibly painful. I was like, there has got to be something wrong. Like, this is not normal. But we have had 2 encounters now last week that were a whole lot less painful. Still not enjoyable, but a little less painful to where he could at least go inside. Does that make sense? Sorry if I'm painting a picture because this is a private picture that no one should be seeing, but I don't know how else to explain it. So we are getting better in that area, and we are 3 months postpartum now, so hopefully within the next month it'll be completely back to normal. That would be amazing. So that is it for my postpartum. Now let me show you my disgusting belly, you guys. Please be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. Again, I am so uncomfortable doing, like, so incredibly uncomfortable doing this. Like, I don't even want to show you my stomach with my shirt on, let alone with my shirt off. Actually, I think it would look better with my shirt off than with my shirt on. I honestly feel like a stuffed sausage. So let me go ahead and show you what we're working with here, and then we'll get to my son's 3-month update. Okay, so this is it with my shirt on. Awful, awful, awful. And then I'm wearing leggings. So if I pull them up here, this hangs over, and it looks like crazy in my shirt. So I need them either way up here or low, but then when I do it low, I get this here. This is still like a wrinkly elbow. This is the side. I still look massively pregnant, but really flabby. This is when I try and suck it. Still terrible. Love handles to the max. So yeah, that is my stuff. One day, you guys, one day. Everybody say hi to Mr. Hatcher James. We are 3 months old and we are so big. We weigh 14.5 pounds and we are in size 6 months diapers and we are in size 6 month clothes and size 2 diapers. We are chatty, we are talking. We had our first giggle last week. I'll post the video here.
Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
And we are just thriving. We are growing so incredibly fast. Part of that is contributing to the fact that he eats every 2 hours during the day, and I know that is crazy. That is not my choice. That is his choice. He is just so hungry every 2 hours. So during the day, most of the time I feed him every 2 hours. I try to push him to 3 hours, but we don't get very far with that. So we're doing every 2 hours right now. But at nighttime, he had his first sleeping through the night. He slept through the night 2 nights in a row. He'll go down at 7:30ish, and then he won't wake up again until 7:30ish in the morning, which is amazing. So that's also probably why we're growing, because you grow the most while you're sleeping or something like that. However, don't get too jealous of me now because we are not napping. I try and put him down for a nap, and he will not sleep more than like 30 minutes at a time. I know why the reason is. It's because he's so darn gassy. He went through 3 days without pooping. He's gone about 36 hours right now without pooping, and he needs to. Like, his belly hurts. It's as hard as a rock, and he tries and tries and tries, and nothing, no relief. And so, we basically, every time he goes poo, jump up and down and scream and shout and clap our hands because we love when he goes poo. Because he doesn't go poo ever. So he gets really stiff and fidgety while he is trying to nap, wakes himself up, and then he's in pain. And so then we're crying. So that's no fun. Nobody's perfect, and we all have our little hiccups. Our eyes are still blue. Oh, look at those eyes. There they are. Can't tell on the camera. In terms of his hair color, the top is like a lighter blonde looking color. Did we just spit up, or is that slobber? And the back is like a brown. At least the patch that he has back there. He's got his little bald spot there. And yeah. So I don't know what color his hair is going to be. My hair when I was little was like blonde with a tint of red in it. And then one day it all of a sudden went poof, crazy red. So I don't know what his hair color is going to be just yet because it's lighter and then it's darker back there. But then like his eyelashes are really light and his eyebrows are really light. So he might end up having light hair. I don't really know. But it will be adorable, whatever it is. Oh, and then one other thing is he's got really dry skin. He still has dry skin. Again, we are using the Aveeno lotion, the Aveeno oatmeal bath lotion, or whatever it's called. And that works really good for him, but he's also got a really dry scalp. So that's no fun. I mean, it doesn't bother him, but like, I'm staring at it and all I want to do is like brush it off. But it's not that light, so I mean, like, it's not that easy to remove. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. We don't roll over yet. We're not sitting. Obviously, our head's still bobbly, but it's definitely getting stronger. He does not like tummy time, so I'm justifying that as, oh, it's okay because I hold you a lot, and so while I'm holding you, you are getting the same effects of tummy time with strengthening here and strengthening your neck, and whoa, we are fidgety because we need to go poop. So yeah, I think those are all of his updates. That was a quick little update for the little one, but there's not a whole lot going on yet, so stay tuned for next month when maybe we'll have hit a new milestone, because maybe a tooth will break through, which would be crazy early because Ranger's was like a year before a tooth broke through. Or maybe we'll be rolling over by then. Maybe we'll be sitting better. I don't know. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos. As soon as I get my vlogging camera, I'm going to be doing a couple new videos, like a day in the life, because I have a son who will be 2 at the end of this month, plus a 3-month-old, and our life is really insane and crazy and busy and comical. So I figured, I'll make one of those. And then I have some other videos for you guys to check out too. Up here, I will link my top 11 newborn must-haves. You definitely don't want to miss that. Please check it out. I've got some really killer items on there that you will want to know and hear. It will save your life. So yeah, check that out. And this is the longest goodbye exit ever. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, great rest of your week. A Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, bye. Bye, friends. Do 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 do.